Today is the day. We're taking the show back on the road because I'm traveling back to Korea for a couple months to explore the food and the culture. Today we're flying from Heathrow Airport to Incheon, Seoul, then transferring over to Gimpo Airport to fly domestic down to Busan. So it's going to be a long day of traveling. I decided to try something I've never done before, and that's requesting a special meal beforehand. I went for the vegetarian Asian meal choice, and while the meal was as decent as airplane food gets, my meal came out like a full 20 minutes before everyone else's, so I was basically done by the time everyone else got theirs. But I eventually landed in Incheon, where I had to basically jog what felt like 5 miles to get to immigration because I had another flight to catch at a different airport in less than 2 hours. I also have a new passport, so I wasn't sure how long it was going to take with my visa, my old passport, and my new passport. But it turned out it wasn't a problem at all, and I was able to go through the Korean passport lanes, which were way quieter. But then all that time I saved running was wasted again because my bag took ages to be berthed by the baggage agency. But when it eventually did, I had to book it to the bus ticket vendor to get the next bus to Gimpo Airport. Luckily, that only cost like $5. The weather was quite nice in Seoul today, but God, the air quality was so bad. And I just barely made it to Gimpo Airport in time to check my bags. But then during security check, for some reason, for the first time ever, they asked me to remove all the batteries I was carrying with me. And that was kind of annoying because all they did was count them up and then be like, thank you, before leaving me to pack all my batteries back up and then almost be late for my plane. And I was the last one on the plane pretty much, but fell asleep straight away because I was so exhausted. But you know what? I made it there fine with no delays. My parents came to pick me up. We got Burger King because nothing else was open. Made it back to the house, double checked to make sure the disco lights still work. And I'm super pumped to make a ton of content out here about food, farming, seafood, and just the island life here in Korea.